weekly rents in popular beach suburbs climb more than 20%. Tenants have been shelling out up to $35,000 a week to stay in Sydney's waterfront homes as increased housing demand drove another surge in rents. Median weekly rents in some popular beachside suburbs have climbed more than 20% over the year, CoreLogic figures showed, with increased rents on waterfront homes driving much of the growth. Tenants in the northern beaches have been the worst affected. Rental houses in Narrabeen, north of Manly, have hit the market advertised at an average of $305 per week more than they were last year. Adding up the cost of rent over the course of a year, a typical house in the area now costs $59,800 per annum to rent, compared with roughly $44,000 last year. In Manly Vale, average advertised rent on houses is up $190 per week, and in Carroll Curl, average unit rents are up $115 per week. The increases defied an otherwise flat market across much of the rest of the city. Median weekly rent on houses in Sydney as a whole remained unchanged at $520 per week for the past year. High demand for homes with water views, at a time when they are in short supply, has given owners of luxury homes freedom to charge figures that would be impossible in other markets. One example is a 12-bedroom mansion in Palm Beach on the market for $35,000 per week. The property has views over Pittwater and Palm Beach. Matthew Fleming, director of Locks Houses, the agency managing the property, said most guests stayed only 1 or 2 weeks and used the property as a holiday home. A similar home in nearby Newport, also with ocean views, rents out for about $22,000 per week. Demand for these sorts of homes has always been strong, but it has been increasing recently, Mr. Fleming said. Soaring rents have also hit the Sutherland Shire's waterfront suburbs. Median weekly rents on houses in Tarrant Point have soared 28% in the last year, while in Cronulla rents are up 22%. On the Central Coast, houses in McMaster's Beach are renting for roughly 36% more than they were last year, and in Avoca Beach the increase was 26%. BIS shrapnel analyst Angie Zagamanis said the relative affordability of Central Coast rents compared to Sydney may have played some part in driving up rents there. Rental markets tended to be the strongest in Sydney areas, where the supply of homes stayed low, Mr. Zagamanis added. These areas tended to be close to the harbour and near beaches. Some Sydney areas are harder to supply with new housing, and the rental markets have been stronger, Mr. Zagamanis said. In other areas, like Parramatta, the supply of housing has been increasing, so there has been more competition among landlords for tenants.